Spitting Venom Radio. I got to fix my microphone. There it goes. And we are back from the episode of chaos that we had going on.
Is that really episode? Is that official?
A couple episodes. I don't know if they're official episodes.
I mean, do people see us in such a shitty light?
That was bad. You think it was a bad light?
I think that's the worst they've ever seen us. Hopefully, the worst they ever will see us. Oh, my bad. It wasn't something I did right.
No, not quite. You got to fix your bro job, bro.
Bro job. What the hell is that? I noticed you mentioned that.
We'll go after. We'll cover that later.
Oh, motherfucker, you can't just cue like that.
Hey man, it's a callback. We'll call back to it in a bit.
Well, I just want to talk about how, like, when it started, the audio, like when we could start recording, like a little ding, like a bell.
Right.
And speaking of bells, man, you know who works off of bells?
Who's that?
That bitch Chrs Cyborg. Yeah.
So you're jumping into Cyborg already?
What the fuck you mean, man?
Yeah, put it back in the fridge. That's cool, dude.
Well, in my house they leave everything out. Niggas be leaving the eggs on the stove.
If you're getting more drink, you can leave it out on the counter. If you're getting more drink, you can leave it on the counter,
brah. Bro, but it's still probably warm, man. I'm good. I just want to talk about this podcast, bro. You can have it if you want to. Bro.
It's a horrible start. Jimmy, hurry the fuck up.
I mean,
jeez.
We were at 100 viewers on Periscope, and now we're down to fucking 1.
I know. So anyway, what were you got to bring up her?
I mean, everybody's talking about, because obviously Ronda Rousey had a big fight last week, and she's the women's champion in her weight class or something.
Right.
Everything of all time.
Yeah, everything of all time. Don't get me wrong, she's a bad bitch.
Right.
But then they're talking about, like, Chrs Cyborg, how
she dominates people.
Wait, and Ronda Rousey challenged her, but I think Chrs Cyborg has to lose weight because that's a big bitch. But, like, I had never seen her. I just heard the name. So I was at home yesterday. I was like, let me Google this motherfucker to see what she's all about. And don't get me wrong, she's not your typical traditional beauty, but
right. But do you think that maybe the steroids she used a little bit made her a little mannish? Because that's what people are saying.
I mean, if I answer
they're
that,
like, it's not fair because she's a dude.
If I answer that, does that make me gay?
No, because she's a woman. She's a
woman. Her steroids definitely. And has she admitted to that? Hasn't she admitted to the steroids?
She got popped for it. Yeah,
the steroids have definitely given her a body that most women wouldn't have. Her body is not what makes her a man. I guess they've given her kind of a man face a little bit.
Right.
But when I saw her body, dude, I was like, oh, I could do some things with that six pack. I could do that, you know,
a little bit of that.
Like, okay. Dude, that's not a bad picture right there.
Just an idea of like, we'll just put this into perspective. She has to drop down to 135, which is the weight that Ronda Rousey fights at. Apparently she hasn't been to 135 yet, and this is a picture of her with the current 155-pound guy,
and she's way bigger
and she's a lot bigger than him.
How much does she weigh?
So that's the problem that she's facing right now.
How much does she weigh again?
I guess she walks around like 170, 175.
Well, she's all right. First off, she's taller than you, so it's not
she's
like
taller. She just has a bigger frame.
Bigger.
Right.
She's not a big woman. She's just obviously she used some things to alter her appearance and her strength.
Little bit, yeah.
But, no, she's how tall do you think she is?
Maybe 5'6", 5'7",
5'6", 5'7",
somewhere in that area.
And she's heavy, but she's not out of shape. Of course, she's a fucking professional fighter.
She's 5'8".
Now, why does it say that she's 144 on Google?
That's what she fights at. That's her weight, the weight class she fights at. So, she walks around at like 170, cuts down to 140.
Oh, okay. So what is that right there?
That's her walking around. She just recently had a fight, so that's her walking around.
That's her walking around. I would love to lay her down. That's all I can
Would you?
She would fucking kill you, dog.
That's what somebody told me yesterday. She would rip my dick off and shove it up my ass. And I was like, she can do all that. She can do all of that as long as she lets me get 3 seconds. That's all I need.
Just 3 seconds? All you need?
I'm like,
and then
because like
do your bidding, woman.
I mean, it's probably some people that watching this. I don't even know everything about me, but I've looked at some weird categories.
What are these weird categories? What kind of weird? What would consider a category weird? Is it like foot fetishes? Is that a weird?
First off, I don't think foot fetishes are weird. Some people don't like feet. That's their loss. I don't want to say guilty pleasure because that's just also an asinine term.
Yeah, it's making it sound bad.
If you like something, you shouldn't be ashamed of it. But I've looked at bodybuilding bitches. I mean, I didn't type that on xvideos.com to say bodybuilding bitches, but
right.
Nobody does. It's all about Pornhub now.
But I don't have time for that. I'm used to what I'm used to.
Okay.
It's
old
like I'm
school.
not gonna start beating my dick with my right hand. I'm used to beating with my left hand. It's a done deal.
Well, are you
But
right-handed?
I can do everything with both. I mean, my
For real?
writing's shitty, period. So it doesn't matter what hand I write with. But going to this, it's like Yvette Bova. She's black. Again, this not there, and she's got a boob job. But knowing the fact that she could probably just be like bet, and I'm done. Like 2 strokes.
And you're done. Just done that quick.
Rhonda, like Qureshi or some shit.
That's correct. Beth,
I'm going
who
spray
Rhonda
tanning
fought?
tomorrow.
This is a porn star.
Oh, okay,
But she's a bodybuilder, and it's like I watched the video of her. Dude penetrated her, and he was done literally in like 10 seconds. And like, I mean, he went again, but I'm like, damn, man, that's gotta be that fire right there. And I'm gonna think she's in wonderful shape, so it's like she's got an athletic body, so athletes might want her, but she ain't necessarily cute. Like I think she's cute in that picture, but in general, she's not that cute.
Right,
so like,
right.
she might got that bomb shit. You know what I mean? Like, because nobody wants to touch it.
It's possible.
You know,
That's possible.
And Chris Cyborg.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably
You want some of this
that.
caramel? You know where to find me.
With that
Spitting Venom
caramel.
Radio.
She's probably looking at, well, first of all, she's never going to see this. Second
Yeah.
of all, if she were to see this, she'd probably look at you like, really?
At least I'm being
Go-
honest.
Really,
go
dude?
fucking kill yourself.
Really, dude?
Go
Fuck
kill
that.
yourself.
So yeah,
You light skinned
and you know, like the argument is like how dominant she is, and like how dominant Ronda Rousey is. That would be like the biggest fight that UFC has ever had. And you hear a lot of arguments that people are saying that Ronda Rousey doesn't have any competition. She's like 20 years too soon because the competition just isn't there. Like she's been fighting all her life, but majority of these women haven't been fighting all their lives. Like they're just now deciding to get into it. So they're saying like the competition hasn't quite caught up. So they're trying. So in a way, they're trying to discredit what she's done. But realistically, you can't discredit something because if she is the best fighter, the best woman fighter at her weight class in the world, and she's dominating the other best fighters in the world, that's got to be something. That's got to be something, you know. And she's not Floyd Mayweathering it.
haters.
She's not just like pointing, like scoring as many good points as she can do. She's beating the hell out of these people and finishing them. That's dominant as hell. That's
Finish
why,
her.
right? Well, that's why she doesn't get
Ronda Rousey fatality.
exactly. That's why she doesn't get the Floyd Mayweather comparisons. She gets the Mike Tyson comparisons. Because when Mike Tyson in his prime, I'm getting excited talking about this
Nick
shit.
Tyson.
like Mike Tyson, you know what I mean. But when Mike Tyson was that dominant, he was just a killer, and that's basically what she's emulating.
Well, I hope she doesn't start beating on whoever she marries. You know, like,
Yeah, domestic
I hope
disputes.
he doesn't have him with a Robin. What was it, Givens?
Yeah.
Givens.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, keep it clean, Rhonda.
Keep it clean.
We love you over here, man.
So do you guys agree or disagree with that?
I
assumption
just
that-
don't like how Ronda always. I love her so much. Don't get me wrong. I love her.
You love
But
her?
I,
You love her,
I,
really?
I'm like,
Nigga,
in
you
love.
trying to get in the other
I'm
side of the table?
I'm trying to get in
are
the
you trying to
table.
get-
I
I
know,
to
dude.
express
Man.
it. But
Table about to open up.
I hate how she always has this dumbass look on her face, like she wants to smile, but she won't smile. But she always has that look that
I've seen her
like-
smile.
Yeah,
You mean
I-
like
no,
while
no.
she's fighting?
I've seen her smile, but anytime she has to be serious.
You mean when she's fighting?
like no, I
guess
mean
like
if it's like a press conference or like she's posing for pictures or the WrestleMania thing with The Rock, like she has this stone face,
Let that shit out.
like it's a work, but she has to sit there and be like, I'm not
It
going to
probably
smile.
is work. She probably
Yeah,
she probably
she's a big
she knows
ass
like
boss.
she knows how to convey
hilarious.
her brand.
No, I
Like
know.
that is the Ronda
Her
Rousey
face
thing, you
is
know?
her brand, though. Is that
Right,
I don't know.
right.
I don't know. It's just it fucking cracks me up every time I see her when she's trying to be serious.
But Ronda Rousey, she's also attractive, but she's a more traditional beauty. I mean, she's in good shape, but she's not Chris Cyborg.
She's not Cyborg.
Yeah, she's
And that's
not
why
a
people
cyborg.
right, and
God.
that's like the biggest hump that they face is just Cyborg cutting weight. And if she cuts weight, she's going to lose a lot of strength. She's going to lose a lot of her advantages that she already has. And she's a big girl though. Like no matter what, Ronda
Okay.
Rousey's big for that division. She's huge for that division.
Why can't they just let them
Catch weight
No, why don't they just let them fight? Like right now.
because
let 'em
it's
fight.
not fair. That's why they have weight classes.
That's
What's
like
not
that's
fair?
like
Like,
Muhammad
Ronda
Ali
could-
fighting fucking Floyd
Mayweather. That's not fair. That's not. It's just no. That's not
Well,
fair
I'm
at all.
talking about, actually, to be fair, nobody will win that match because neither of them be wanting to hit the other.
No.
Like,
Come on, we're gonna rope it up each other.
Both of them gonna rope it up the shit out of each other.
No,
Like, what
but
are you dodging? Like,
but the problem is the bigger guys have more power, and generally the smaller guys have more technique and speed. They have better technique and speed, and you give or take. You give or take or one. Like if a big guy gets a hold of you, no matter your weight class, and they get on top of you, it's fucking hard to get up. Even if you're a big dude, it's hard to get up with 200 something pounds on you.
Think of it as professional wrestling. What the fuck did Brock Lesnar do to Rey Mysterio back in the day?
Right,
Fuck
like
his little ass
even
up.
pro wrestling,
And it's scripted, but he fucked his ass up. Okay,
but and it was more realistic because he's that much bigger than him. It's like Brock Lesnar facing somebody the size of Ronda Rousey. Not fair. It's just not fair. So if she cuts weight,
two aren't. She's not that much bigger than Ronda.
and they're
Rousey.
both. But she's
tall.
That
She's
dude,
not going to shrink.
Time out. Give me a better picture.
She's not going to shrink.
I want because I saw a comparison. Her.
She's still going to be
another
taller.
No. I saw a comparison with her and another fighter, like similar height almost. This bitch ain't have nothing. Again, I'm going off of like her muscles. The bitch is cut. The bitch is. Look at that. It's fucking brutal. That's a fucking Dragon Ball Z character right there, yo.
What is up with you and Dragon Ball Z?
he likes Dragon Ball Z.
A lot.
Don't judge him for
and
that.
then look, we got this. Obviously, it's not a real.
It's not face to face.
So that's a poor comparison to us. Unless Cyborg got some small ass fucking arms and shit. I can't see that bit. Oh, can we?
Oh,
it's fucking Rick. It's Rick. Fuck
it's
you,
Rick.
Fuck
It's
you,
Rick. There you go.
I want to see what she
who we're
looks
looking
like.
at. That's Chris Cyborg.
I don't want to say that.
That's
Rick sound like Stefan.
That's Honda Housey. That's Honda Housey.
I just want to see what she looks like.
Sorry for the audio people. Look it up yourselves.
Just so happen to look down and see that shit. You already tried this
Too bad, Rick. Too bad, Rick.
Come to work, nigga.
Well,
Anyway,
I am at work right now. I wish y'all could wait till after 10:30.
till after 10:30.
Can we do this at 3 o'clock in the morning? That's when normal people do it.
I'll be up for my breakfast at 3 in the morning.
Yeah. So
that's his
Ronda-
dinner.
are y'all tired of seeing and hearing about Ronda Rousey by now?
No. I
Nope.
I don't mind it.
It's still fresh.
Nope.
I seen something where she was she just became the new spokesman for like
Spokeswoman.
whatever.
What are you trying to say?
I'm
What are you trying to say?
using this.
So
to-
is she a human?
So
Or is she a human?
yeah,
She's a spokeswoman.
she's a spokesperson or a She could be a
Spokesperson.
spokesman. I can say spokesman. What's wrong with that? Is that masculating?
Spokesman.
Can I be
Spokesman.
Can I be all inclusive with my wording? Why do I have to specify whether she's a man or a woman? Why can't I say spokesman and I could be talking about her? That's sexist.
Well,
you're sexist for pointing that out.
So is a female a lady, girl, whoever that serves tables? Is she a
lady
waitress?
boy?
No,
A waitress?
I always call them
Waiter?
I try not to use gender, like I use waiter,
Gender specific.
steward, shit like that, except for like dominatrix, because I didn't even know dominator was the same shit for a male. That just sounds completely different. But dominatrix, that's a woman,
right?
Like, pay to have a good time. But,
So whatever, gender specific. Who cares? God.
So a spokeswoman
yeah, what is she supposed
for
to
what?
person for?
It was like Hardee's or
Oh, where?
whatever the
Hardee's.
other one. It's one of these cheeseburger things.
That's why it was.
It was
so
the ones
good.
that had what's that girl's name? Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian. They had them two
No idea.
most recently,
No fucking
but then like apparently she's taken their spots. So
Sonic, I have no idea.
it might be. It's a burger. It's
No,
one of the
real-
burger
real
joints. It's
talk,
like Carl's
no,
Jr.
no.
It's Carl's Jr.
Well, that's part. That's not.
What is
also
Carl's
That's part of
Jr.?
Hardee's. Yeah, it's part of Hardee's.
Oh,
I mean,
It was like Paris Hilton. You seen her like eating the cheeseburger on the commercial.
No.
There was one. There was a
that
couple
does
of
sound
those.
familiar. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I remember the commercial. I
Yeah,
remember her with the huge burger.
right. So she's
she
pretty much
ain't
going to be
eating
everywhere.
that shit.
Of course not.
But
She ain't
that's
eating
disgusting.
That shit.
so I mean, something. All right, I brought up Chris Cyborg, but something tells me you had something way more pressing on your mind.
With than the cyborg.
God, you're
Yeah,
horrible
like-
I
at
have no
this.
idea.
No. I mean, why don't, no. I had a perfect segue earlier. He was like, no, I don't want to talk about that yet.
What was it? Yeah. What was it?
Something tells me
Oh,
there's
was it
something
BroJobs?
else that
But
you want to
seemed like
talk
you wanted to
about.
talk about a certain thing, and I'm gonna let you.
Oh, I don't even remember now.
You remember?
As long as we cover everything that we were talking about,
Bob
that's all
will
I
tell you.
care about.
I remember
Bob
everything
knows.
you want to talk about. I remember
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
That was
As long
a
as we
segue.
cover those,
I
that's
think you
that's all
really,
that really
truly
matters.
want to talk about the first thing in the podcast, which was your boy, DT,
Donald Trump.
the man, the myth, the
man,
legend.
the myth, the legend, Donald Trump. Is that insane?
No, it's
Are we
awesome.
living in a fucking
It's amazing.
fantasy world?
No.
Like, what is going on
Ron,
here?
it is amazing.
What is happening? Jimmy,
It's the
explain to
best.
me what the hell is
It
happening in this world, in the United States of America, where I'm from.
This country's finally getting some sense. We have Donald Trump leading the polls at the Republican Party race, and it is absolutely the most greatest thing that could ever happen on the planet.
Is it really?
Because it's God, this is gonna get me going. That's why I wish I would have saved it, because I was going off earlier before we started. It's like everybody knows he's not going to actually be our president.
Right.
But the fact that this is a real thing that's
he's
really
got
happening,
this
and he's
far?
leading, and yes, he's gotten this far. It's one of those things that's like, really? And the shit that comes out of his mouth, he does not care.
No,
But it's
not at all.
truth. It, like we were saying earlier, the things he's saying are true. And he'll throw in a little bit, Rosie O'Donnell. Like he'll throw some shit in there, and it just makes it funny.
Right.
But I don't even understand. Like, how could you not love this? It is incredible. That's
So
unless
Rick
you
just
feed me
said
some more, I don't know.
Rick just said that he's not convinced that he won't be our president.
Dude, I'm listen to me, please. I'm a Democrat. Now, honestly, I don't care about any of this shit.
Are you a
don't.
Southern
Now,
Democrat?
People are gonna be like, oh my god, like I don't care who the fuck, as long as I still got my freedom and I can still live my life every day. I don't give a fuck what happens. But I will vote for Donald Trump just because I
You're
fucking
still
love
beating
that
on
guy. I
Yeah,
love
you're
that
still
guy.
beating that
I am
table.
beating on the table. I'm passionate.
Well, no.
He's
when it comes to the
hilarious.
whole presidential thing, I'm a registered Republican. Have been since 2006.
Right.
I think we've already had the conversation about politics.
A little bit,
But,
yeah.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
I was rooting for Chris Christie a few years ago, last year. But Donald Trump obviously has the charisma, and he's got the business savvy, and he's not afraid to say. He's saying the shit that I want politicians and celebrities to be able
Got
to
to
say.
stay on the mic, yo.
He's being
Dumb son of a
realistic and
bitch.
honest.
He is being realistic. He
gives
is being
no
very
shit
honest.
If it's going to come back and catch him, if he's not going to be a president, he's not going to be a president. But I can tell you this much: this motherfucker's going to make even more money.
Yeah.
Every time.
It's
It
the
happens every
greatest
time he runs
publicity
for-
stunt in the
happens
world.
Every time he runs for president, and this is the farthest he's gone.
Right.
So, like he said, if he gets voted, he's definitely going to run. But
Mhm.
if he doesn't, he can't say that he won't run for a third party and fuck the other Republicans.
And fuck him up.
and honestly, they deserve it in a way because none of them are really worthy. But at the
Not
same
really,
time,
yeah.
I don't want Hillary Clinton to be president.
I don't want Hillary Clinton to be. Is there anyone who really wants Hillary Clinton to be president other than Rick?
Me,
Hillary Clinton.
me, just
You want
because
her to be?
just because of her last name. And I know people are going to be like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know anything about what's going on. Where are the
Trust
facts?
Clintons.
Guess what? Because she's Hillary Clinton, that's why.
That's why you like her.
That's why. Because she's Hillary
No,
Clinton.
I mean, I just
Queen Bee.
everybody.
What?
I have no
Queen Bee?
idea.
She's
I have,
Beyonce
I
now.
have no idea.
That's
No, wait a
Kim,
minute.
yo.
Wait a minute. That's Lil Kim.
Damn, bruh.
Queen Bee.
Damn,
Queen Bee
bruh.
is Lil Kim.
Well, what is
Don't get it
what is
twisted.
Beyonce? What is her thing then?
She's
Some
just
bitch.
gay.
Isn't she Queen Bee too?
Yeah, I think she's Bay now or something like that. She tried to call herself Queen Bee, but I think
oh
Kim.
shit, rat beef.
I think Kim got up in that ass.
You sure about that?
I mean, she got.
She has called herself Queen Bee in her songs before, but
That's what I'm.
the
yeah, 'cause I was
original-
sure that I heard that.
the
before.
original Queen Bee is Lil Kim. And yes, for all of our black listeners and watchers,
It's Little Kim.
it's Little Kim.
No, I thought.
No,
you,
no,
I
I
thought
mean-
that's what you
No,
were
no,
saying.
I know about Lil Kim. I used to listen to her back in the 90s when I was a kid. I fucking love her.
You listened to her.
Yes, I
Little-
still listen to her.
You listened to
My
Little
mother used to
Kim-
grind me.
Miniature Kim.
Grind me. Damn. My mother used to
Miniature
ground
Kim.
me
A little
from listening to her.
small, tiny Kim.
So if one thing that would be wonderful is if he did get to run against Hillary Clinton, it would be amazing the type of stuff that he'd be saying. Oh my! Can
To
you
her?
imagine?
God.
Can you imagine them debating? Oh
I
my
mean,
God!
You know,
Gold.
you remind me of somebody, Hillary. You remind me of an older, slightly skinnier Rosie O'Donnell. And I hate that fucking bitch. Like gonna be live and shit from the White House.
You know who you sound like? You sound like Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell.
And everyone knows what I think about her.
But
She's
real
a
talk,
fat
If it
bitch.
comes down to those two, you already know who I'm voting for. And I'm gonna do this on purpose. I'm voting for Gary Williams, man. So
Right.
Gary Williams, Maryland, we coming for you, nigga.
We're coming for you.
We're coming for you.
Nah, man, not Gary Williams.
Gary Johnson, yeah.
Trump is an idiot. Well, Razor 7, we all can't be smart.
Dude,
Donald Trump
Is he really a silly
he
guy?
is a silly goose. It's
is a silly
awesome.
goose, but obviously he's not an
He's
idiot.
How
super
much fun-
successful,
right?
super.
Right. So
I mean, he is a great
obviously not an
businessman.
idiot.
Yes,
He's
of
very
course.
confident.
What he's doing up here, this fucking circus, yes, it's kind of a silly goose.
But
But I don't want to call him.
but he's not making shit up neither. All the shit he's saying is a fact.
All the geese.
He's the silliest of all the
Who is that, Rick?
No, it's a guy, bro, man.
That is awesome.
I mean, he is definitely making this a circus, a parade,
That's awesome.
worth watching because he knows the money is going to go in his pocket.
Right. Exactly.
And it's not like if he's elected president, he's going to be like, I'm out.
What's happening?
I'm sorry. I
Ron's
turned
fucking
on
up.
the Periscope on the computer. I
Ron's
messed it
fucking
up. Sorry about
Ron's fucking all up.
that. Anyway, so he's super successful, and it looks, and if he's still leading in the polls, it looks like he may actually have a shot at winning this.
Dude,
I mean,
Does that scare anyone?
I
No,
think he has
not
a
at
lot of
all.
Potential to convert others, because
Yes.
like the other Republicans were chastising him, he's had a history of leaning Democratic. So that right there is going to rally in the Democrats.
It is.
Like
Yeah.
yourself, you're obviously you're fascinated by him. I'm not necessarily saying you're going to vote for him, but he's definitely
I've
captured
definitely
attention.
yes, for
And
sure.
that's a good thing. Jimmy was creaming his fucking underwear
Yes.
earlier. He was busting nuts like it was nothing.
Love him.
So
Super delegates and everyone else who drops out will endorse someone else. He has no shot. Hillary is far ahead of him in every poll. Is that true?
I will say that Hillary Clinton probably has a bigger dick, but other than that, she ain't beating my man DT.
She ain't beating Donald
She
Trump.
ain't
Why?
beating DT, yo.
What makes you think that she's not going to beat him?
Well, first off, the country's just not ready for a real idiot to be president.
A real idiot?
A real idiot.
From Idiocracy, I
I mean,
guess.
we've had some dum dums, but we're not ready for an idiot.
That's true.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Fool
Fool me twice.
You can't say it again.
For shame on
I love me some George, man.
yeah. So, anyways,
You can't go. Yeah, you can't go wrong with George. You can't go wrong.
I
with
mean,
George.
that's Donald Trump has the potential to be the second most entertaining president of ever,
dude,
behind
yes,
George Bush.
I love it.
And not even being like a dumbass.
Mexico, we're coming for you.
Mexico. Mexicans.
We're coming for you.
Mexicans, we're coming for you, nigga. With our border,
What do you
with
say?
our
What do you say? Like Booker T.
with a fucking wall. I will say that the wall is a dumbass idea, but
Yeah, the wall is a little ridiculous.
because then we're just gonna dig under that some bitch. They're gonna be right here the next day.
I can see Donald out there leading that shit. It needs to be higher. You know what? You know what? This what?
Jimmy you do a very good Donald Trump, by the way.
I don't turn the sound off.
I don't know, nigga. I don't know, but you fucking us all up in this world.
Sorry about that. Anyway, back to it.
Jimmy does a very good Donald Trump voice, by the way.
So you
Mexican
muted
American War
that.
Part
Is
2.
Is it muting anything
We'll
else?
find
No,
out.
everything's good.
We'll
It's
find
all.
out in 2
That's
hours.
that
No,
was
I
just
could
the
literally
output.
see him out there though,
We
going
didn't need
like
the output.
this one. This is you know what? This is the third time this week, Tim. That you know what? You're fired. You're fired. Get out. No, you know what? You're going on the other side of the wall. Yeah, that's right, buddy.
But you
I can
can't
say
kick
that.
me out.
I could.
You can't
So
kick
somebody
me
I'm
out.
did
American.
say-
I don't. Guess what? I'm the president.
Not
Get
anymore.
out. Get out.
It's either you can leave right now or
You-
I can.
if you can't learn, if you can't listen on how to build a simple wall, you can't live in this country.
You need to go.
That
You
one
need to go.
What happened?
messed up.
Yeah, wrong.
Oh, just the Periscope real quick. It just
Well, no,
froze. It freezes sometimes.
Good.
He had some interesting little sound clips, and I'm glad that we talked about or are talking about it because I was busy Thursday. I didn't get to see it. I can see on my Facebook feed a lot of people have commented on it. People of different ages. And
Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing? I was not looking. I didn't know that. I didn't notice that interaction, but I'm listening to it. I'm like, why is Jimmy fucking him up right now? Why is Jimmy
He wasn't
fucking
even
him up
me
right
I
now?
was just waiting for you to say something. But no, yeah. So he's obviously
I think Ron was getting turned on by it.
a little
he's
bit.
Capture people's attention, and that's all you can ask for.
Yes,
I think at some there needs to be and look, I get it. It's a serious thing. The leader of our country, all that stuff. But guys, come on, just have fun sometimes, dude. Stop being so fucking serious, man. Just have some fun, dude. Laugh a little bit.
That's fucking true.
That's the thing.
I'm not saying you have to vote for him. I'm not saying you have to, but stop being so goddamn serious all the time, dude. Have a little bit of fun.
Do you think people are being too serious about it?
I think the people who comment. No offense to whoever was commenting on this Periscope thing, but Donald Trump's idiot. Oh, fuck Donald Trump. Oh, this person, dude, just chill, dude. Just fucking enjoy it.
Okay, I won't type that again.
You know, I mean, just fucking enjoy it,
bro. Just chill, man.
If
just
you don't
enjoy
fucking want him to be president, don't vote for him. There's vote for who you want to vote for. Don't vote for who you're not going to vote for. That's all you can do.
Yeah, vote.
Complaining and bitching and crying and throwing all this shit, throwing all this shade at everybody.
Throwing the shade,
throwing shade at motherfucker. Like that's not going to do anything.
You like who?
So
you would,
up.
but
just,
you would support Donald Trump even if he was against gay marriage.
Dude, if Donald Trump were to be like, if I become president tomorrow, all gays will be executed. Sign me up. Yes. No, because I'd be the first motherfucker to be up behind a girl.
I love this pussy. I love this pussy. I love this pussy.
So you would definitely support Donald Trump if he was against gay marriage, though. Though he's taking away rights for you. What if he wanted to make being gay illegal?
Well, he just said they were getting executed.
Let's do it.
Executed.
His fucking thing. He just had the queers getting executed, and he just said he's gonna love that pussy. He's like, I don't like that.
I love that pussy.
I love that pussy. I love that pussy. I love that pussy.
I love it, dude.
Sorry,
hey, man,
Lauren.
because I don't care, man. Like I've never been this big, political person. This big
into politics.
I care about the country and all that. Like obviously,
I just saw you in the screen, man. You looking kind of good on camera, man.
Looking a little bit better on camera.
Looking good on camera, man.
Oh, man. Jimmy must be doing something. You working out, Jimmy?
That nigga's head, yo.
You working out, Jimbo?
I'm about to be like Larry now, yo. I'm about to be like Larry.
I'm
big up top. Y'all said I'm big up top.
Walk around flexing for everybody.
Big up top, yeah. You think I'm big up top?
Oh man.
But no, I mean, like, yeah, I care about the fucking country and all that, but I've never been big into that stuff, man. Like unless it was a thing where, okay, person A, everything's going to be the same. You're going to have your freedom, blah, 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 blah. Person B, this country will completely change. Cars are illegal. Women have to stay at home. Men have to work 9 to 9s, and this is illegal. That's illegal. Like some huge shit.
I'm sorry.
Then that's when it would become.
With the examples you just gave,
I just saw a pair of legs.
The example you just gave,
I'm voting for
person B.
Okay, hold on. That may have been a bad example, but you get what I'm saying.
Kind of a bad example.
No.
You get what I'm saying.
I'm so left. I'm out of the box. He just gave us some really shitty shit. But like,
right.
In a way, it was some ideal thing for me. We get rid of cars. That means if we're going to travel, we can do that shit by foot, son. If I want to get to the fucking
I just meant
town,
like,
I get what you're saying. But
like
if
you like back in the days when oral sex was illegal, like.
Was it crazy
shit?
Was it illegal? Was oral sex?
Just some
crazy sex illegal?
Like some
Oreo sex.
Orioles
having sex while watching the Orioles.
Like some like Hitler type shit. Like y'all get what I'm saying? Like that's when I would probably.
Well, there are some people that say that Donald Trump is the second coming of Hitler.
Then I'm all about it.
Just goose stepping all over.
I mean, yeah. So, in this particular thing,
Sorry,
though,
Germany.
Wait a minute. So, and this shows you how much I fucking know about this stuff,
or how little you know.
Yeah, sure. If you're a registered Republican, I can't remember what I'm registered as, to be honest with you. But if you're like a registered Democrat, can you vote Republican?
You can vote. You can't
not
vote
in the primaries.
Primary.
Yeah, not in the primaries.
You can't elect who you want to run.
What if you wanted to change your mind?
I don't know how soon you can do it. Like me, I'm a registered Republican. I can put on my ballot, Chris Christie, I want you to be my candidate.
Is there a way you can register for both?
No.
What's that called? No.
Not you. If you did, you wouldn't be able to vote in the primary, probably. I mean, you
See,
when
I
it
don't
comes
know.
to the actual election, you can do what the fuck you want. You can write your own name in that bitch. Like Jimmy Lewis
For
president.
president.
It'd be funny as shit if how many people live in this country? Like a billion?
Yeah.
It'd
A
be
lot.
funny
I
as
mean,
shit.
it's a lot.
Well, that's an example. It'd be funny as shit if 700 million people wrote Jimmy Lewis, and you're like, what the fuck? How am I president? They come knocking on your door like, Mr. Lewis, are you ready? Like, what the fuck
I guess I'm ready.
How y'all niggas find out where I live?
But yeah, I mean, that just shows you how much I know about the stuff. But
How
then-
much or how little?
But then again, that's the popular vote. As Al Gore found out, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, the popular vote doesn't work.
Cut it, nigga.
The popular vote does not.
I
work.
wish this nigga get his words right today.
I can't talk, dude. I'm all over the place today. That's why I have you here. You got to back me up. You're the writer.
They don't
You should
fucking
be able to
like
have
me.
your
I
language
got
shit
the
in
least-
order.
I got the least amount of SVR fans. They hate me.
They hate your guts. I don't think anybody hates your guts, Bob. You gotta love Bob Hollywood. Your name's
What?
fucking Bob Hollywood. How
It
could
is
you not
my
like
Excuse
that?
me.
What?
Back, you said you don't think anybody hates him?
You don't? You hate him?
I mean, he probably just used me for certain things. Understandable.
Yeah, he hates you, but he's just
Like
using
when
you
he's
as
bored, like, hey man, you trying to go to fucking Denny's?
He makes
Or-
me laugh.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I'm
And anytime Bob needs a bro job,
I'm an entertaining Negro, boss.
You'd be a good
hey
one.
boss, you need some entertainment.
kid.
I
You'd
heard
be a good one, boy.
I heard you was bored, boss. You need some entertainment. I can do a little skiddly doo
I
dah
can
dance
tap
for you.
dance and sign your shoes, boss. You want me to do it?
Yeah, do it, boy.
Oh, boss, you ain't gotta whip me, but since you did, I love it. I love it.
Do it better, boy. Do it better.
I
Like that dance.
It wouldn't be SVO without just a little bit of racism.
Yeah, well, exactly. All right, so BroJobs. Anybody heard of them?
Well, I had. It sounds very obvious, but I'm
Bro
reading what you have for
jobs.
us.
I'm going to set up
Wait,
the
is this like a real-
Periscope with this.
Oh, this is a real thing.
with this one. This is apparently it's a real thing.
The website's called Queerty.
Yeah, and that's the
Queerty.
thing. It's coming from this.
Weirdy.
But the weird thing is, it was on Vice as well, which is another news thing on the online. And this one I found. This was the original one I found. The other one basically said the same exact thing, but they said white males are doing it because they wanted to get the race shit into it. So I just went with this one just because it just says males. Because I don't feel like having more of the fucking white
For a second, I was
white
thinking, like,
people
what do you mean?
bullshit.
Yeah, I
Like,
get what you're saying now.
yeah, they just said white males are the only ones that are doing it.
Well, because I guess black people they just call it down low.
Yeah, you just keep it on the DL.
Keep it on
So-
the
No, that is what they call it.
So
It's just
BroJobs.
Just DM off.
BroJobs is a real thing. BroJobs. Author talks straight man-on-man sex and repressed homosexual desire.
I just read the first sentence. I was like,
RHD.
shit, I didn't even know.
RHD.
Is that like being like in the closet but not really?
I
wanting
guess
to
that's
admit
in the closet, but not wanting.
to admit.
There's so many gay dudes that are in the closet that are just straight up gay. You know,
But then there's a lot of straight guys who are very curious.
are there though?
Yes.
Like, are straight guys curious? Because
Yes.
I'm a straight guy,
Absolutely.
and I'm not curious. But you being the gay guy of the group,
Absolutely.
you will know. So how, like, when you say, are they curious?
I will give you a fact right now
Okay, let's hear
because
it.
I'm not going to get into this is a whole road.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
Don't
I
name
don't.
names.
I don't.
Don't name names.
No, I'm
No
definitely
fucking
not naming
shit.
names.
But
Don't
this
name
is
names.
No, I'm
definitely-
just
he's
saying
gonna hit you with some
This,
science.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
this
let's hear
isn't
it.
a road I want
I
to
wanna
travel
hear
down
it.
just because I don't want to get too deep into
This is
this.
a good fact.
But this is a fact, at least for me. I've been with more straight guys that wanted to explore or wanted to try this or do that or weren't sure about themselves or blah 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 than I have been actual out of closet gay dudes. Fact, like
I would-
100%.
Yeah, but I think that's a
And it's not
societal
me
thing.
trying
I
to
think
get
that-
them.
Yeah, I
They
think that
just-
they're gay.
They confide in me and they are like, oh well,
that's
what
gay.
what is this? What is that? Why?
No,
let's
that's gay. Like, they're curious. They want to know what it's like for a dude to
But
suck
it's
their
like
dick. That's
there's,
gay.
but no, hold on. There's no question whatsoever. They don't love women. Like they definitely love women. They love.
So then
a
they're
lot of
bisexual.
pussy, A lot of pussy.
So then they're bisexual.
But they've
then.
always had this thing in the back of their head where they're like, well, what would it be like, or what would I like it? I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
So can I ask you?
I'm dead serious.
Can I ask you this? I mean, we're not even like on the actual topic yet.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one of those dudes and whatever happened, you wore that ass out, like you gave him head, they gave you head or some shit, and they're like, "Whoop, nope, not for me. Fuck you. I'm out of here." Like, "Whoop, let me get my shit."
Like they're like, "Oh, I regret this."
No, I've never. I've had one that
Regretted it. Like
no,
said
no,
he
no, no,
regretted
no,
it?
no, no, no. It was just one that was. It was a while ago, and it was like we did what we did, and then it was because we had been friends for a long time prior to this, and I'd always had a crush on him, but he was my friend, so I moved past that.
Right.
And we ended up randomly, we were just hanging out, and then one thing led to another, and then that kind of put a wrinkle in our friendship, and things weren't ever the same.
Messing around with each. Why would that?
I don't know, because we were best friends for so many years, and then we did stuff.
You just can't get.
It was just.
That's probably the same like men and women. Like,
Yeah, it was awkward. No, I'm not gonna say it was awkward. It was just that was the very first time he's ever done anything with another dude, and it was with a dude that was his best friend. And,
which you would think that they would be able to trust you more, though.
Yes, but then
at the same time,
they're also foreign, and their culture, especially with the whole gay thing, is like you know.
Why did you fuck me in my ass? You are
No,
you fuck me
no. It was
I don't like the thing you do it in my butt.
Like,
It don't feel good.
He just started being
But I love it.
He just started being, he felt really, I guess, self-conscious about it, and didn't feel like it was right. But I love it. So it was just one of those things where he didn't feel comfortable.
Did you ever have a dude?
But other
we'll
than
say
that,
he's a Spanish guy for comedic effect.
They always come back.
Did you ever have a Spanish guy
Spanish
who
guy
was
that
like,
sells fucking oranges on
yeah, who was
Yeah,
indecisive?
My culo.
I talk with Jimmy, and Jimmy talking my culo. I don't know. I like it, but I don't like it.
See, I don't want to go too deep in the gay shit.
I hate it, but I love it.
I love it.
I love it. I love how you drag out the love.
I love it.
Okay, so there's a dude.
So, oh yeah. So, have you ever had a dude like who's like just indecisive about it? He's like, I don't know, and you had to be like, trust me, just trust me.
That's
so weird.
No, listen. Wait a minute.
These are not straight guys.
Stop.
They're bisexual.
Stop. Listen.
I just want to say, this motherfucker with the fucking mind control shit.
No, dude, it's
And
not mind
and I get that they're approaching him. They're approaching him.
Right.
But the fact that he's like, how hard is it for you to get a straight girl? I mean, obviously it's hard now because you don't.
Right.
But I'm saying, like, how hard was it to just get women?
It'd be funny shit. Ron was like, easy, do it all the time.
I know how to manipulate humans, of course.
Like, but no, like,
mind control.
Come on, like, it's hard to fucking get women to sleep with us.
Right.
Period.
Right.
This motherfucker's not only wearing out the asses that like to be worn out, but he's getting like these niggas is like, no, I don't like them dicks in my butt. Oh, Jimmy, you did that shit right. Oh, Jimmy, I love
listen, no, that's also a guy thing too, though. That's like the guys, like a lot of gay dudes have a lot more gay sex with way more partners because how like dudes
guys like having sex, yeah,
guys really and girl. It's not
most of the time guys are gonna be like, I'm tired. Like a girl will be like, I don't want to tonight. Guys are just just want to fuck all the time.
My dick's hard. So we also have to take that in consideration as well. And like women are taught that they shouldn't like this too. You're looked down on, but you're looked down
before
on for enjoying sex. Like, oh, she's a slut. She fucks everybody. But it's definitely a double standard.
Before we get too far talking about that, though, going back real quick to what you were saying about mind control and this and that, and what you asked me, the original question about if I had a guy who wasn't sure, and I said, trust me or something.
Trust me, bro.
I'm just going to say the one that went on a trip with us. That one was a project of mine I was working on for a while. And well, it did for a little bit, but no, that was a situation where they had expressed to me that they wanted to do it, but they were just nervous, and they wanted to, but it's like Jesus take the wheel, or in this case Jimmy take the wheel, kind of a deal. And it was like, okay, well, are you sure? Because I'm not going to do anything that you're not comfortable with and that you don't want, because then obviously that borderline's rape and taking advantage of people, and that's not what I did.
Wasn't that the whole I don't want to get fucked because I just might just
yeah.
flaming after that shit.
They were
Like,
scared.
Like, I love women right now. I love vagina. I'm just afraid that if you fuck me, I'm gonna be like, hello, everybody.
I love it.
Like,
Hello.
Yeah, they were that they
Mom, I want to talk to you. I got a surprise.
Legit concern. I mean, wow.
and then
That's
then
a funny concern right there.
it's weird because sometimes you'll just be chilling with somebody and you'll have a few drinks and then that just leads to
See, I can't even do that with a fucking chick. I'm not just gonna be sitting there just having a few drinks with some chick.
God, I'm never
hoping
gonna
that, like, okay, she starts getting frisky and shit. Fuck no, man. I gotta go into the situation hot. I gotta know I'm hitting this home run, yo. I gotta fucking know that shit. Because I'm not just gonna
sometimes it's just so unexpected
I'm not
though.
gonna be sitting here drinking.
Trust me.
Because I'm afraid, like, all right, she's drunk. What if she says, yeah, and she wakes up and she's like, oh my God, I'm all right. At that point, I'd be like, okay, it's not rape if they don't escape. And I
Yeah,
can kill
it's
that
not
bitch.
rape if they don't
I
escape.
gotta kill that bitch.
Let's still be on a serious note.
It's just murder.
Sometimes it is a situation where it's just like you don't fucking expect. I've had times where I felt like I feel like something's gonna happen. Like something's. I've never been a person that have
You had that
gaydar.
tension.
I don't. I've never been gaydar.
Yeah, but there
I
was
don't
that
have gaydar.
you could sense sexual tension.
I could feel something like something just wasn't right, and then sure enough, shit goes down, and I'm like, that okay, so that happened.
You're just.
But
walking,
I'm never.
You're just walking away like.
I'm never gonna another one. Check.
Right.
Like no, but like I
Check
never
them
make
all.
it awkward though, because I don't talk about it to those people. I don't. Hey, so the other night, it was fantastic. Let's do it again. Like, no,
Guess
dude.
you're not really straight.
Yeah,
Hey.
I don't talk about it really. I
Hey.
just,
You remember when I wore that ass out? I'm trying to do it again right now.
I'm trying to do it again right now.
it's just one of those things. And in those particular situations, it's like, okay, I don't need it. I don't care. I'm perfectly fine living my life the way I live it. I don't have to have sex every day. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you did this with me. You're cool, right? All right, we're good. Cool, fine. And if they ever wanted to do it again or something like that, whatever, it is what it is.
Right.
But I'm not going to pursue it. I'm not going to brag about it. I'm not going to put names out there. I'm not going to talk about it. That's just not what I do. It's not my place to do that. I don't talk about me having sex, period. I can't believe I'm talking about it now. This is why I'm never going to be successful in my life.
Right. But we're not really,
this.
we're not really like specifically naming out anybody.
No. Of course not. Of
Or
course
pointing
not.
out any moments,
Well, I mean, my thing is sitting here right here with Jimmy. Obviously, I knew Jimmy.
I just wish people would be
since the day I
comfortable with
met
themselves.
Jimmy. But like sitting right here, Jimmy seems totally straight, even though he's actively talking about sexual escapades with men. It's when we get in the fucking car, he wants to blast that fucking Mariah Carey. That's like, this motherfucker likes dick.
No,
This
straight
nigga-
guys like
this
Mariah
nigga-
Carey.
I mean, I like Mariah Carey, but I'm not going to blast that bitch in my car.
All day,
Constantly.
every day.
Exactly.
I have to have my
If
fix of
song
Mariah
comes-
per day.
If my song comes on, it's different.
I have a quota
Okay.
of
Like the Mariah quote.
Mariah songs per day I have to listen to.
I wish my radio, my mic was not fucking up.
But I have my moments. Like I have my what do you want to call them?
Okay, I
Feminine
got it.
moments
Fixed
or
it.
something, or just moments where I guess you could tell. It's not like an active. It's not like I try to be straight
right.
or I try to act like I'm not gay. I'm just me. I am who I am, and I have my moments where I guess that's when you could look at me and be like, oh.
So let's go
Right.
back to the.
That's Anyway, so
Actually,
We're not sticking.
So now
this.
we
I didn't wanna
actually got
travel
some
down this
real
road.
deal perspective on that issue.
and we
which-
haven't even gone into.
We haven't even got
And
into
real
the
quick,
BroJobs.
bros, just stop. Guys overthink this shit too much, man. It is what it is.
Go back.
It
I got more
is
stuff I
what
want to
it
talk to you about.
is.
I was like, what the hell? All right, yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be
All right,
back.
I want to read
getting
the
more
very first fucking line.
Yeah, read it to us, Bobby.
Okay.
Get your
guys,
face to that
man.
microphone.
This
I
is-
know it sucks.
this
We'll
is
get
some
better
weird
ones.
shit, man. Sometimes straight men touch each other's dicks or touch each other's anuses. That's how the article starts off, yo. Like, god damn.
You got it right, Caesar. Caesar said, "Oh, Jimmy Lewis."
I mean, that's
Caesar the pleaser's on there. Caesar the pleaser. Okay, keep it rolling.
Caesar, it's Cesar. Okay, Jimmy
Oh,
gone.
Cesar, you're right.
Jimmy
That's
gone. No, time
My
out.
bad.
Time out. Jimmy gone. As soon as that Hispanic accent.
What
come
would
out,
I
he's
be
gone.
without my Caesar?
Right.
But no, Okay, I just wanted to read the quotation part.
Yeah.
It says Jane Ward, pictured as a woman, tells Queerty in an exclusive interview, and they do it for a number of reasons that they don't perceive as sexual.
So did any of your straight guy? I'm gonna put quotes on straight because they're not straight. They're doing gay acts, so that's gay. Isn't that gay? Like,
see, that's what
gay,
somebody
right?
asked me.
Bisexual because
bisexual, not gay, but bisexual for sure, right?
If you love women and you do one thing with a dude, it's not like that makes you gay. I so wish people
like
would
sexual, like doing
fucking,
something sexual like
stop
that.
The labeling, dude. If you love vagina, it's okay to love one thing more than the other, or something.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
I love vagina way more than I love dick, but I don't mind my fair share of dick. That's okay. It's okay.
That is okay.
You don't have to put a label on it.
It is still pretty bi.
It's bisexual.
I mean, sure, if you want to label yourself as heterosexual,
bi or gay,
or even homosexual, you could be fucking gay. But like you said,
yeah,
that girl walks in the room, you like, this dick's going in it, but you love fucking dick. You're gay, and you know, you refuse to accept that you're not gay. No, I get what you're saying, but
that goes back to dudes overthink it. Like, oh, if I shake
don't
hands
just say
with this,
dudes overthink it. Everybody overthinks it.
Well, I'm not saying not.
Everybody overthinks everything, and it's a-okay to label anything and everything unless it's a different ethnicity than white. If I like say like Bob's a black guy, like I'm racist now.
Oh God, I can't believe you just said that.
Fuck. But people like labeling, like they like labeling things.
Labels.
Yeah,
break it down real quick.
You shouldn't put yourself as a label.
Labels are full of shit.
Right.
People are sexual. Yeah,
right.
You like dick.
Right.
Ron likes dick too.
No, I don't know why I wasn't expecting that.
If you like dick, you like vagina. She likes dick.
Wow, thanks for the hearts.
It's fucking. You just like getting off. Like you just so chose to either get off
just sex.
by riding on a dick or putting your dick in something.
But see, I think it's just people worry about
that's what I'm saying.
society
like,
and
the shit like homosexual, heterosexual. Those are fucking prefixes. Let's just live without the fucking prefix.
Yeah,
just sexual.
You're just sexual.
You're a sexual being. As a human, your desire is to bust that nut. And
right. Given we are the only animal in the world capable of intellectualizing our sexual
and
deviances.
I've had people say to me,
fucking dogs will hump another dog.
Right. It means nothing. Means nothing.
I've had people say to me, I've had people say that they just wanted to be free and do what they wanted to do. And in that moment, I don't know if I said it like out loud or whatever. I was thinking in my head, I was
free,
like,
and in that moment,
like, really?
I want to get me some dick.
No, I know. No. I'm just saying, like, I was thinking in my head, like, really? Like why can't you be free anytime? Like, why can't this just be you? Just be you.
Right.
Who gives a and I've never, I guess because I'm so comfortable with myself,
right?
That
you had years of teaching yourself to be comfortable with yourself. But see,
here's the thing, though.
Were you always comfortable with yourself?
No,
always.
I look like I have the worst farmer's tan.
We gave that. This nigga got a whole episode about that.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. I'm not going to get into all this again, but
that's
an example, right? But these people haven't had. They're not in that position yet. They're not in that point yet. They've just lived their lives as a straight person, afraid, right? Thinking that they're wrong for even thinking these thoughts. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Which I get what you're saying though, because labels are only there to define the differences, and really, I mean, there's no difference other than procreating. Now, if you're trying to procreate, then you're going to have some problems having gay sex. But I mean, other than that, it's just an act.
Why can't you get fucking pregnant?
You're not a different person before or after. Right. You're not going to be a different person before and after. Like, it's not going to change you unless you really fucking like it and you become addicted to gay sex. It's not really going to change you as a person. Some of these people do think that though.
A lot of penis. Like, a lot of penis.
You get addicted to gay. Like
you just get addicted to the gay.
I don't like dudes, man, but I love me some gay sex, man.
Like, I'm not gay, but I'll fuck a dude.
I fuck dudes. I love it. Like,
so let's finish this BroJobs thing.
We're way so basically, and this isn't a gay. This is two straight guys. It's not a gay dude who's a smooth talker and knows how to get the dick. It's not a smooth talking.
Let's
gay
be
dude.
clear, that's not me either. I just
we
find
can have
myself
a
in these
whole
situations.
episode of Jimmy's fucking what is it?
Gay
Insecurity.
scapades.
We're not going to. But
Right.
I give him props, and he doesn't see it.
But because this isn't anything I actively try and do. I just find myself in these
you
situations.
do some shit that's impressive. But let's carry on, like
All
you
right.
said.
In an exclusive interview, whatever. For congratulations, blah blah blah. Did you coin it? So I wish the coin had. Here's the definition of BroJob. She had coined the term. I do describe in the book what could arguably be called BroJobs, but I never use the word. So later, it's sort of a game. Okay, she's just talking about the word. Okay, so it's not an entire book. Okay, they're talking about BroJobs. So what are they up to with one another when writing this book? Basically, the gist of it is straight dudes are having gay sex. Okay, what makes a straight identifying man who has sex with men different from a bisexual man? In the book, I asked the question, might it be productive to allow people to choose their own sexual orientation, to let them pick the label, which is basically what you're saying. You're saying, like, she's saying what you're saying, like, label yourself. When straight identified people engage in homosexual sex and they have no interest whatsoever in bi identification or gay identification, they want nothing to do with queer subculture. They're deeply invested in heteronormativity. They feel very comfortable with straightness. They want to be understood as straight. Then it's actually most useful to say these people are straight. They just, exactly to your point, have gay sex. We're having a fucking intellectual conversation now.
Right.
But if we're thinking of bisexuality or homosexuality as purely technical descriptions of sex acts and not sexual identities, then yes, whenever somebody is engaged in a homosexual sex, we could say that it's homosexual. But that doesn't tell us anything about the identity of the person involved or the cultural context in which the sex is occurring. Homosexual sex and desire is basically part of the human condition. It's what all humans do. The difference among us is how we understand. What are you saying, you're gay?
No, I'm just about sexuality.
Difference among us is how we understand those sex practices, and straight people understand what they're doing is differently than by. Basically, the gist is don't label yourself.
And I want to say this chick, I forgot her name. It's obviously at the top of the page.
Yeah,
that was a very well written part, like question and answer.
Yeah.
Like, she's
and
obviously not just. She's obviously not like some fucking
Jane Ward. She's Jane Ward, and her book is Not Gay: Sex Between Straight White Men, which is currently lighting up the blogosphere. Oh, lighting up the blogosphere must be a big deal.
So I definitely like the way she's.
What are you fucking texting during a podcast, dude? No phones allowed anymore. How about that? How do you feel about that rule?
Jesus Christ.
She seems very intelligent. She's obviously done some research.
Right.
But yeah, this is exactly what I was just saying. Like, why label us? We're all sexual.
Yeah, you're all sexual beings.
Default. So we're just fucking sexual.
Right. It's like, why do you specify
bisexual, transsexual, trisexual, fucking asexual? You just
human.
Well, if you are asexual, you don't like sex. But you get what I'm saying.
But you're still human, because that's a human condition in its own.
Right. Fuck it. And it's not even. Well, I mean, apparently we're one of the only species that have sex for pleasure, but
right. Apparently.
It's fucking sex. Fuck it. I'm pretty sure gorillas and got some ass and they wasn't trying to make a baby before. It was just like, I got this. Not.
It's the gorilla. The gorilla's inner thoughts.
I mean, you go to the zoo and monkeys are beating their dicks. Obviously,
they're just playing with it. They're just out there, just whatever. They do not.
I love
care.
it because I saw a video on Facebook. He literally is just sitting there, just flopping it. Just like,
yeah, and another one walked up and he was just sitting there tired, and the other one was just flopping it, flinging it around.
Meme. That was
Dude,
a meme that was like,
tired.
that was a meme when it was like, whenever you fucking promised Bay fucking round 2, but you gave everything you had in round 1, and he was just sitting there like,
we've all been embarrassed before like that.
Yeah, I'm about to give you this dick like 8 times tonight, girl. And then after the first time,
she
he
tried
just...
some shells. Like, I'm taking my ass home. This ain't happening tonight. What is frustrating is when you want to go around 2. You can go around 2. You ready? You fucking ready?
Right.
You be like, what the fuck you mean?
She don't want it.
What the fuck you mean?
You about to get it now.
When you get that out and you still there, you like, and you ready? You see? I'm like, what the fuck, man? That's bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Oh man, I can't find it. Oh well.
What are you looking for?
The chimp that where somebody was playing like hand job with a It was the other one was giving it a ham job or something. I don't know. Let's see. Chimpanzee. Yeah.
Speak English today,
No, not at all. Anyway, that's it. So BroJobs are what they are, and
so what made you want to?
Is that like
because that's an interesting point. Because I don't want to have sex with men, and I don't find men attractive at all, and I identify myself as a straight guy, and I was like, this is weird. Am I just surrounded by a bunch of dudes who are like craving dick, and they're like fighting their? Yeah, right.
I don't know.
That was my thoughts, you know.
And when he gets locked up.
Yeah, and I was like, I want to get people's opinions because I'm sure I know what Larry's opinion is on it right now from the get go. You don't even gotta talk about that.
Not saying
fucking gay as shit.
I'm not talking about Larry specifically, but people that overreact to
who actually overreact. Yeah.
No, that's why again I'm not talking about Larry. It's just that he made you bringing him up made me think about it because I know half the time Larry's just being Larry, he's just fucking around, joking, whatever. But those who are legit, just they way overreact, man.
Right.
Those are the people that just quit. I'm like, really, dude?
It's like the Joe Rogan quote. It's like the Joe Rogan quote. It's like.
Also, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say the quote, but I'm pretty sure most people know it. It's people who are overtly against gay marriage either are really, really dumb or secretly crave cock.
That's what I was going to say. Like, if you're so fucking anti something like that,
if you invest that much energy,
because I hate fucking religion and shit.
Right.
But it's not like,
you're not out.
I'm not going home
protesting.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
So it's not. But when it comes to like sex,
I just imagined you.
When it comes to sex, if you hate something that much and you want to protest it, you want people to die just because they feel differently or some shit.
Right.
Then,
right.
Yeah, something happened to you that make you feel this way. Maybe you were molested.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
You were at camp and you were like, you tried it once and you just can't get over the guilt. But there's something definitely wrong there.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, bros.
There's something going on in it, you know.
I feel like people just need. I feel like people just need to spend less time focusing on what everybody else is going to think or does think about something that they're doing, and spend more time on just being who the fuck they are, and just if somebody doesn't like it, they don't like it. Just fucking.
You fucking
Jesus.
I'm about to go fucking to a field and find me a pig.
Find you a pig.
I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be happy.
You just go
be that pig. That's fucking wrong.
Right.
Nah, man, I really do, man, because people just they have way too much energy on trying to just live the way they think they should live instead of living the way they want to live. It's just stupid, man.
It is. It's fucking dumb. It's fucking retarded.
All right, so since you're like the scorekeeper, what else we got?
Scorekeeper.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to update the Periscope.
I was talking to Bob.
Bob okay.
He also wanted to talk about. I think we had two more things in the queue. One was evil men. Yeah, for sure.
Are we done talking about BroJobs, or do you have something?
Yeah, because apparently Larry is on his way, so
we don't want to get too excited.
So we can't get too in depth with it, or you and Larry's going to be going.
You're kicking the door. Who talking about niggas sucking dick?
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so here was another article that I went over through the week, and I saved it because I was like, okay, I gotta read this out loud to everybody and kind of go over it.
That's where the legs are coming from. I kept seeing them.
Get some opinions.
I was like, is that Lauren? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, so this is a list of shit I'm tired of because of you, which is a blog that was wrote by Elise Anders. Which I'm sure she.
So this is her telling everybody what she's tired of.
This is
about
her
men.
telling men what she is tired of, and I probably should wait for Larry, but we can update him on this one if he gets here.
He's gonna bash this bitch too.
Yeah, he's gonna bash her real hard. Okay, so Elise Anders wrote in her blog post, and it's very long, so I don't know if we're gonna read it all. Just tell me when y'all had enough, and y'all want to comment if you feel you need to comment.
Okay.
I am tired of men thinking they are entitled. Hold on. Elise sounds like an ogre. She might be an ogre. She might be an ogre. I don't know. But here's what we're gonna say. So I'm gonna read it and let everyone hear about Elise. So here's what Elise her inner thoughts are. I am tired of men thinking they are entitled to my attention because they find me attractive. I am tired of men thinking I owe them something as a thanks for them finding me attractive. I am tired of men reducing me to my attractiveness. I am tired of being on display. I am tired of feeling like I am not allowed to display myself without inviting male attention. I am tired of men infiltrating every space where I exist and demanding my attention and affection. Do men do that? Do men really do that?
No.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Every space where I exist.
Bitch, get over it. Somebody just said, bitch, get over it.
Well,
she's not done yet. She's not done yet.
I'm gonna wait.
You want more? I am tired of being told that I kind of enjoy unwanted sexual attention.
I've heard people say.
I've heard that. Yeah.
I've heard dudes like, "Oh, that bitch wanted it.
She wants it. You know, you want
I
it."
agree with her.
Yeah.
It's wrong, but a lot of shit she says.
A lot of this is overanalyzing typical interactions between a male and a female because that type of stuff just happens when people are trying to court people, and they don't know.
It's not even necessarily like. So first off, bitch, apparently you're attractive. Almost every fucking thing you say
is about you being attractive.
Ends with her being attractive.
Right.
So apparently she is attractive enough. I mean, the bitch could look like a troll, but if enough niggas on that shit, if enough niggas on that shit, first off, you should feel some sort of gratitude. Like, of course, no one should feel hounded.
Right.
If you're beautiful, if you're ugly, no one should feel fucking harassed. But obviously, if you're an attractive person, you're going to get a little bit more attention.
Right.
That attention should be appropriate.
That's the curse of being an attractive woman.
People shouldn't come up and slap you on your ass or say, "Oh, nice legs, baby. What time they open?" Shit like that. But
it's a good one, though. I'm sure that's worked.
You should definitely be able to get.
You're fucking retarded, Joe.
Get compliments.
Right.
And some people, male or women, are just fucking crass. They're not.
Yeah.
They don't have fucking social skills, so they're gonna say shit like that.
Yeah.
But you can't put that shit on every fucking dude.
And a big problem with that is, okay, you say like it's a patriarchal society, men run everything and blah blah blah.
We do and we should.
And a lot of problems that we have with that as well is men are told whenever they're children, like they go get the girl. When you watch movies, what are men doing? They're going to get the girl. They got to try. Well, you'll never know unless you try, son. You never know. So why, like, do you really hate these dudes who are like, I'll give it a shot? I'm not saying the ones who are catcalling and saying, oh, look at that ass. I don't think that's ever worked.
Hey, why don't you come and bake daddy some muffins?
You're never going to find anything you want in a guy, everything you want. You have to pick your the better one sometimes. So, yeah, and that's the thing. Like we're taught that we have to go after the girl, and then what if? Okay, apparently this person's very attractive. Apparently she's very attractive, and what do you do if? So what do you do? What happens with her feelings whenever she no longer gets the attention that she's all the time getting?
Right. She's gonna fucking seek it.
Right. She seeks that attention.
Right. And not because she's some type of attention whore, but it's been given to her.
Right. It's a normal thing. It's so normal that she can complain about people just thinking that she's attractive.
And the second that shit dries up, say she gets in a fucking, somebody throws acid on her or some shit, and she's fucked up.
Right.
She's like, oh, I wish I had somebody to compliment me now. No, bitch, you ugly now.
Right. Nobody wants you.
Nobody wants you. It's fucking called karma. You should have not been a cunt when it was given to you.
A big thing about that is as well, she's not asking for it. The tension just happens because we're biologically inclined to do that.
Right.
That's just what we do. Like in most species, the men are going after the women. Not all.
I mean,
not all, but
we're not just animals, and some fucking big old dude just don't come behind me like, bet, you mind now.
Right. Like I just grab her by her head and just be like, you're mine.
At least
got
we're
you.
civilized, like.
And that's and she's not taking that into consideration either. She's just making these weird. That's a weird thing to say about yourself. Is like, I'm so attractive, dudes love me. I'm so attractive.
She's probably this angry, ugly bitch that wishes she got all that attention.
She start complaining because there's a lot of female and even men out there that don't get any sort of attention from other people, and they wish they did.
Right.
They're at home, fucking sleeping with their blow up dolls or jacking it like crazy, like I do almost every night. But but no.
That's the thing, though. Yeah.
But yeah, like she should be fucking grateful.
You would
like
think.
I said, certain things are unwarranted, unnecessary, like the
Right.
cat calling.
Yeah,
Like,
the
if
cat
some-
calling
if-
would
if
definitely be
someone can't come
annoying.
up to you, all right, if 3 people, if me, you, and Larry, I don't want to use Jimmy because she be like, oh, nigga, you playing with me now. But if you
Right,
go up to her,
right.
you be like, hey, I think you're very attractive, and whatever. And she's like, oh, and whatever you go through your spiel, she turns you down. I do the same thing. She turns me down.
Right.
Larry does the same thing. She turns him down. I don't think we were harassing her. She's just
No.
feel good that she got hit on by 3 dudes that day.
Right,
That's
right.
all I'm saying.
The microphone's just not picking any of
My
it.
bad, little nigga.
There we go.
My
Now I
bad.
hear you.
Fuck this. I gotta talk like this and shit.
Okay.
But yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing though. It's I don't know. All right, we're gonna power through. Let's keep it going.
You gonna read more?
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. I'm tired of my worth as a woman being tied to beauty. I am tired. Doesn't that happen with men too though?
Yes.
Like you're tall, dark, and handsome. You mean a lot more to women.
Or fuck that. Or if you got money.
Yeah. If you got
Why is my fucking attractiveness got to do with what's in my wallet?
right
Where I work at.
or where you
Because
work
Because as long as you
Or
can
you're-
financially take care of me, I don't care what you look like.
or your social
And
standing.
I think who have I had that conversation with? I was like, if Oprah wanted to beat my ass every day, as long as I can get what I want to, Oprah, take care of this debt. You can whip this ass all you want. Oprah can beat this ass.
She's getting that ass.
She
and then
treat
she
me like
that-
a slave.
I'm right, but that happens with men as well. That's the same thing. It's just not quite as dominant, and you don't notice it as much. But it happens. I am tired of being treated better than other women because I am attractive.
Just read the next one before you say it.
I am tired of being treated worse than other women because I am attractive.
This
So
bitch.
basically, this bitch want to be treated the same well as a Gargamel looking bitch.
Yeah, she was like Gargamel. I like how you pulled that one out of your ass, Gargamel.
She want to be treated just like every other woman, which is okay. But when it actually happens,
Right. When it actually happens,
Bullshit.
don't hate.
I just think she was bored and she wanted
Don't
to try to write a
hate.
cool
it's
blog.
one
Yeah.
that I want you to read. You'll get to it.
I-
You'll chime in when you
yeah.
get to it.
I'm tired of being treated worse than other women because I am not attractive enough. Wow. So she thinks she's not attractive enough in some cases. I'm tired of beauty as capital. Well, me too.
Is she just tired of everything?
I am tired of having to worry that I have an expiration date. We all have it. No one's getting out alive.
The next one will be like, I am tired. Good night.
Right. I am tired. I am going to sleep. Night, night. So I am tired of men who want to help me because it is heroic to help a pretty girl. What is wrong with that?
Is that
That's-
even a fucking thing?
That's not men making
Is
that.
that
That's
really
in every fucking rom-com that you watch is that. It's majority of the time is like, oh,
We need
I'm
to
a
get her
big
on
dummy
the phone
and
or
I'm
something.
just messed up.
We need to talk to her.
Yeah, we're gonna tweet the hell out of her and see if we can talk to her. She might not like that.
I am tired of being called a bitch because I am a cunt.
Right.
Whoa.
I am tired. I am tired of men thinking I am a pretty girl when I am almost middle-aged woman.
That's the one that I wanted you to stop at. First off,
What?
if you're almost a middle-aged woman, so you're approaching 40 or whatever,
Right.
and people still think you're pretty, and they're saying you're a pretty girl, I get it. It could be a little bit demeaning, but you obviously look somewhat youthful. And either way, you're attractive.
Right.
So
Right.
if you talked about like having an expiration date or whatever, so bitch, you're just hung.
She's hung up on. Yeah.
She's one of them bitches.
And see, like
I wish-
Caesar just commented, I think as long as you feel comfortable with yourself, nothing else should matter. And that's true, but that's not the society
Yes,
we live
Caesar.
in anymore.
That's right, Caesar.
the-
You got it,
Caesar-
buddy.
Caesar the pleaser. And
My
then
little
I am
Caesar.
tired of men thinking I should want them to want me.
What?
Whatever. Oh, what?
Bitch.
Are you in there? Are you in
Dude.
every guy's mind?
Tweet
then?
this
Like,
bitch. We need to get her on the phone.
But again, selfish fucking douchebag dudes.
Yeah.
Like when you say
There are
no,
douchebag dudes. Those,
like,
those
when you
men
say
exist.
no, oh, you should want me, bitch, or whatever. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's because you hurt his fucking feeling. Again,
That's
not
a guard.
Every fucking dude.
Yeah, and that's a guard that he's putting up to protect his own ego
So
and his
boys gonna be
insecurities.
Like, oh, Tyrone got shut down.
Tyrone.
Bitch, you know you wanted this dick anyway,
I'm
bitch. You
Tyrone.
walking around
I'm about
this
to
bitch.
fuck his wife. No, you ain't.
That's what he
Night,
gets.
night, Tyrone.
I'm sorry.
Night, night.
That's what he gets.
I'm tired of men thinking I have an obligation to engage with them. You, as a human, if another human is interacting with you out of being polite,
The next one's fucking brutal.
right? It would just be like, it's just like humans are talking to humans. Like I guarantee you, women talk to her throughout the day as well, and she's not taking notes. But anytime a dude comes up and talks to her, she's got to be taking a note of it. It's got to be. What else? I mean, what else would it be?
Honestly, read the next one and then I'll
I just got to peek. I am tired of men talking to me.
Bitch, kill yourself.
I can tell you any interaction. I've always had a lot of female friends. I got you guys as my core. I've mostly always had more female friends than male friends.
Right.
So I can, and then they'll say the same. They have more male friends than female friends because women are catty.
Mm-hmm.
Women they get drama.
Right.
I can tell you the interactions, bitch, that you have with men are 10 times better interactions you have with women. Because women,
gotta be.
You're gonna say, how do I look in this dress? And you can ask, the bitch gonna lie to you. The bitch gonna fucking lie. But guys, straight up, it works for me. That's all it's that simple. Like,
men are a lot easier to
please. You have never looked better in that dress because in her head she's like, this bitch look ugly because the shit I'm about to get is gonna top that bitch.
I'm getting some dick tonight because this bitch look trash.
Look ugly as shit. Oh, but girl, you are working it.
Oh my God.
You are living it.
Go ahead, get them stilettos, girl.
Girl, you know, right?
I'm tired of men.
I will fuck you up, man. Oh, this bitch is making me.
What? I am tired of. I knew I was going to get something out of you. I am tired of men explaining my jokes to me.
All right.
That's just what?
I don't even understand that.
What does that even mean?
Explaining my jokes? Like, what do you mean?
I've never. If somebody tells me a joke and I think it's funny, I'm not going to turn around to them and be like, "Do you understand what you just told me? Right. Let me explain to you the joke that you just explained to me."
But you would have to really. She would have had to told a really dumbass joke.
Right.
And then again, that's on her. I'm sorry, man. This bitch.
It's insane.
Get AIDS and then kill yourself.
And then kill yourself. I'm tired of men explaining my points to me. What? She's just breaking out every kind of human interaction. She's just tired of obnoxious people.
I'm
really.
tired of living on this earth. Goodbye.
I'm tired of men explaining how men work to me. What?
I understand that. I mean, I understand.
Not all guys are the same.
Well, women try to explain. That's a vice versa thing. Like you get that.
Women try to tell us how the fuck we are. Like we aren't men. Like we haven't been men.
Oh, all you guys are just the same. You only want the. You just all want the same thing.
Damn straight. At the end, we want a race and we want the finish line to be a fucking vagina.
Right.
Except the gay dudes.
Except for gay dudes, but they're going after the same type of pleasure.
Just be like, no, at the end of the race, I just want to hold your hand.
I am tired of men explaining to me that there are some men who do not do every single thing on this list. Oh my God, we get it.
You can't read no more.
We
she got an answer for me. We need to have that fucking Donald and Hillary debate because this bitch is on fire. This bitch is right.
I'm tired of men thinking I should feel bad if I do something that makes them find me unattractive. What? I am tired of men deciding that they are punishing me by telling me they do not find me attractive.
If they don't find you attractive, they just don't look. Consider yourself considerate.
Yeah. I'm tired of men thinking it is an insult to them if I am not attractive to them.
This is a long
she's got whoa.
Because you're at the top of the page.
Oh no, it's almost done though. That was actually So I'm tired of men thinking they are entitled to being attracted to me. You can't control that. You can't control who is what.
I think we need sound clips so you can play that. What? Just
yeah. We're gonna throw in the what? Yeah. What?
This bitch is pretty fucking annoying, man.
I'm tired of thinking. I'm tired of men thinking I owe it to them to be attractive. I'm tired of men thinking that if I do not want their attention, then I should not be attractive. I am tired of men thinking I should always want their attention. I am tired of attention. Oh my God.
My word of advice to this lady. Get into a car and drive off a bridge.
Everybody, read that one.
I am tired of being afraid of that attention ending.
She's got something for everything we said.
She's literally covered all of her ground.
This bitch is from the future, my nigga. And she watched this episode and then went back and rewrote it just so we would be reading this shit. This bitch is Cyborg. This is the real Cyborg right here.
This is the real Cyborg right here, yeah. I'm tired of internalizing all of this. I'm tired of wanting to be desirable to some men and having to navigate the minefield of all men, feeling that they are those few. That's life.
Thank you.
That's called dating around. That's normal. That's normal. That's not men creating this for you. That's normal stuff. And Caesar the Pleaser just wrote, "Good luck finding a real man," and that's true. Like that's good luck finding any kind of.
Well, she's not going to find anybody.
She's gonna find one of those fucking dudes like you see in like comedies that's like clearly, obviously gay.
Right.
She doesn't realize it.
Yep.
She's gonna get that motherfucker.
Michelle Bachmann's husband. I am tired of. You're the rudest motherfucker. Are you really like just playing on your phone during the podcast?
No, there was something that popped up on my phone that's hilarious, and
like Bob was making a point, and then you just started laughing, and you were on your phone during it. Like
that was the same video. I'm sorry.
tired of men not thinking that my point matters
on a podcast. Like when we're doing a show, this dude's just fucking watching videos and laughing. I'm tired of men thinking they absolutely have the right to be those few. Okay, I'm tired of apologizing. I'm tired of apologizing. I'm tired of hearing from men. I am tired of men telling me they are tired of hearing about how I am tired of hearing from men.
Yeah, seeing that bitch see her, see her.
I am tired of men.
Oh man, dude, real talk. I've thought about we should have a woman here sometimes, but right now I definitely wish we had a woman just to like. So we're not the assholes. So this woman could be the asshole for us and be like, "This bitch dumb."
I want to talk to her.
Right.
Directly.
You can tweet her. Her name is Elise Mofo Anders.
Mofo?
I guess it's Mofo. It says Mofo.
It says Mofo.
Elise Mofo. I wish that was
honestly,
my middle
all
name.
the shit she just said, she got a little bit more respect just now. That's her fucking name, Mofo. Like, but I mean, she's still a dumb bitch, but I respect the name.
Right. That's just yeah. I just had to cover that because that's just. What do you say? Like she's just naming out any type of human interaction that you could be having, and then you guys are bad guys for it.
I would hate to be somebody like a guy that's like whoever she does end up finding. I don't understand what the fuck they're going to do or what they're going to say to her ever.
Right. That's the thing.
They can't talk about anything because she's tired of it. Like they can't look at her.
You can't talk about anything. You can't do anything. And if she had like a super cool machine from the future that she could send out a memo to all men, letting them know not to mess with her, except for the ones that meet her prerequisites, who would even try?
Nobody.
No one would even try.
Nobody.
No one would even take the chance because they'd be like, no, she just hates all men. Therefore, there you go.
The one on your right.
She's the one on the right.
Well, no, it's not her. I'm just saying, what do you think about the one on the right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, both of them are, but that's who's That's all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being Jimmy. I'm being a Jimmy ass nigga like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Being a Jimmy, watching videos during the podcast. I mean, you can just get off the podcast and go watch your video somewhere else if you want to, or you could share everybody. You could share it with everybody. What were the videos you were watching? Was it funny?
It was one video of a bunch of people sharing it. It says, when you think about how God brought you through first grade safely.
When you think of what?
When you think how God brought you through the first grade safely.
He's crying. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's not funny.
Well, motherfucker, to me it is.
Yeah. That's not funny. All right. Anyway, we're going to finish up the show now. So,
no. Let's finish up on a positive note.
I thought we had.
What's a positive note we got?
Let's talk about Ocean City, man.
Ocean City. What do you got on Ocean City?
I mean, in general, it was a decent trip. I went with my boy Gay James over here and Fat Rick. I'm sorry, I just call you. Actually, anybody who knows me outside, I'll fucking call you Gay James all day, man. That's the fucking name. But no, we went. It was supposed to be all of us. It was supposed to be the whole SBR crew. Shit happened. And partially it was my fault. I fucked up the date, so you couldn't go.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the dates.
Larry was probably fucking beating his dick with PlayStation. But so it ended up being me, Rick, and Jimmy. And last time I went out with Jimmy, It was some things that annoyed me, but this time I would say it was.
There were some things.
It wasn't me though.
I would say this was a wonderful fucking.
It wasn't me that was annoying him. It was
short. It was. Well, you know what you annoyed me about. I pictured you this time about the fucking Starbucks shit, but it was me being the antagonist.
He had to get Starbucks.
But so we get there before we plan the trip. I'm planning the trip on Hotels.com. I'm like, Jimmy, text this nigga because I want to book the perfect room. I'm like, Jimmy,
the perfect room.
Would you mind sleeping with me, sharing a bed with myself or Rick? This motherfucker says, hell no. That's the end of that text. Next text, I'd rather sleep in a bed of flames. And I was like,
I'd rather sleep in a bed of. You'd rather go to hell.
Basically.
But that was cool. I asked because if he didn't mind sharing a bed with myself or Rick,
right,
you could get either 2 beds or 1 bed and a couch.
Right.
What ends up happening is Rick books the room, and we did. That's how it was. It was 1 king bed and 1 couch that could pull out. Jimmy already stated that he wasn't sleeping with either of us. I've slept in the same bed with Rick before. I've known Rick since we were fucking 13.
Right.
So Jimmy gets the couch. He pulls it out, but he doesn't have any sheets, so he just sleeps on like a normal couch. Cool.
No, but that wasn't like a normal couch. It was like a weird oval. It was like a football shaped couch. It was pretty cool.
So then me and Rick are obviously on this king size bed. I'm a big dude. I'm 6'4", 300 something pounds.
Right.
So
just big.
I'm thinking about the next morning when you jumped out of bed.
Fit on this bed fine, without like making it gay. I mean, we be touching like arm to arm,
right,
but comfortably.
Right.
All right. So I'm on the bed closest to the wall because my phone's charging. That's what spot I claim. Rick's on the other side of the bed, closest to like the door and the bathroom, and everything. Fine. Rick goes to sleep first. We all lay at the same time, but Rick goes to sleep first.
Well, hold on now. Mind you, Rick has his shirt on and everything when he goes to sleep.
We're all normal.
Just keep that in mind.
I wake up in the middle of the night because I feel Rick moving, right? I'm not a deep sleeper.
Right.
Naturally, unless I'm fucking stone tired, I'm going to wake up if you make noise, turn a light on,
right,
anything. I didn't doubt Rick. I didn't think Rick was, like had any tendencies. But when he moved, I was like, okay. I was like, oh no. I was like, hold on. Let me just make sure the lock is tight on my butthole.
Right.
So I woke up and I look over. Rick's still asleep. He's just moving to get comfortable.
Right.
Cool.
No problem.
I go back to sleep. Later on, look, the same thing. Similar situation. This time he's a little bit closer, but he's still asleep. Like he's just getting comfortable.
So it's cool. Yeah.
He's not touching me.
Right.
There's still space in between this.
Right.
Fast forward a little bit longer. I fucking feel something on my arm, dude. I'm like, I feel something like right here on my arm. I'm sleeping on my back.
Stop fucking yelling at me, Ron. I'm excited.
He didn't yell. He didn't say shit, actually.
He was yelling just now.
Telepathic yelling. But I'm laying
That's going to come great on the audio version. That's going to be random.
You're insane as shit down there.
You're insane.
But I'm laying on my back. Comfortable as shit. I feel something right here.
Right.
Moist. And it's
moist.
God.
Like,
Tell me slobbering.
No, not fucking slobbering, dude.
I would pray for that.
I look over, and this motherfucker's snoring on my arm. Like he's fucking breathing on my fucking shoulder, man. It's like he's asleep. It's not like he's getting ready to like predatorily attack me or some shit.
Yeah,
he's asleep. But I'm thinking to myself, why is this motherfucker's like fucking snoring breath cold? I'm like, if anything, you're asleep. Your breath should be fucking hot.
Right.
But this shit's fucking cold. Like he's got like winter freshness.
Whoever's giving us all those hearts,
and
thank you.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, Rick, get the fuck up, man.
Probably
You're
Rick.
on me. So
Yeah,
I take a pillow and I put it in between us. I'm fine. That's cool. So then when I get up in the morning, I was the first one to get up. I usually am because
I'm sorry. I would feel disrespected if I were in the bed with you and then I woke up and there's a pillow between us. I'd be like,
wow.
And I would explain,
what the fuck is this?
I would explain, motherfucker, you were breathing on me. I couldn't sleep. It wasn't making me feel weird. It was just you're breathing on me. I couldn't sleep with that shit. So I get up early. I always get up early. Take a bath. Take advantage of a nice clean tub. Take a bath. I go back in the room. I'm already dressed or whatever.
That tub wasn't clean, brother.
Fuck you. I don't even want to think about no shit like that. But I go back. They're getting up now, right? And I'm not thinking about it. I've seen Rick. I've seen Jimmy. I'm on my phone. Jimmy gets up. he's like, yo, Rick, why you ain't got no shirt on, man? And I'm like, and I look over, I was like, hold up. All you see is like Rick's upper body. I'm like, hold up.
And he
like, yo, Rick,
up.
why you ain't got no shirt on? I was like, nigga, you better not be naked under there. Because the nigga was fully dressed. He was like, no, I got on shorts. He was like, I was just fucking hot. I'm like, nigga, you couldn't have been hot.
Because he took off.
I kept waking up and you had all the motherfucking colors, nigga.
That's why he was hot. That's why he was hot.
This nigga had all the covers like almost every time and shit. He hot. He's fucking hot. He was like, I was
it's too hot,
man.
It's too hot.
I was sweating in my sleep. I was like, I see, nigga. I see. But no, it was a good trip. Like that first night we played Super Fight or whatever. We periscoped a few times.
Right.
We didn't go down there to spend any money. We wanted to go to the beach. I did end up buying like gifts for some people. But the next day we go to the beach. We're chilling. We all get in the water. We're chilling at one point. And these two old ladies run up to me. I'm leaning against this brick thing. I'm sitting on it. Rick's sitting here. Jimmy's standing behind us. These two old ladies come up. One pops herself in the middle. And she was like, I'm going to take a picture with you fellas. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was two old ladies and like their grandkids, one of their grandkids. They took a picture. They took several pictures. And I was like, all right, cool. I feel like a celebrity. I feel nice.
Right.
I mean, you just took a picture with like somebody just because you're out here having a good time. It's cool. I was like, can one of y'all send me the picture?
That'd be funny if we were the complete opposite. Like, what, bitch? No.
Just knocked her ass out.
But no, like the two young people, they both took pictures with their phone. I was like, can one of y'all send me a picture? I gave my number to the dude. He was like, yeah, we'll send it. And I wanted the picture to show that SBR is popular. Like,
right.
They like us all over the fucking world.
Right.
They'll pump it
It'd
up
be cool.
for the audience.
Right.
I never got that fucking picture, yo.
Damn.
Like, and I felt like maybe I'm thinking in my head, I just want to think he typed in the wrong number.
You wouldn't think.
That's what I want to think. But what if he was just a douche and like, I'm not sending this motherfucker.
I'm not texting this guy. I'm not giving this motherfucker my
I want
number.
the picture of my grandmother. Fuck this nigga. like, if I ever find you, nigga, and that's the case, I'm gonna fuck you up because I'm offended.
You remember that?
I don't remember what you look like. You was just a white dude, but I'm just gonna fuck up white dudes till I find the
You find the right one. Let me look at your phone. Let me look at the pictures.
Let me see your phone.
Dude, delete that shit. Bam. Just fucking every one of them.
Damn.
Just uppercut the shit out of them.
But no, it was a good trip, man.
So overall, it was good. Like, how long were y'all down there?
We left Friday morning.
Was it Friday?
It was Friday. We left Friday close to afternoon because some people
we left Friday. We left Friday.
We
left Friday
before noon, but I wanted to leave early. Like I said, I wake up early. I got my energy early, but and we came back Saturday night. We thought about staying a second night, but the hotel we stayed in was fucking booked.
Right.
So there was no room, and we just didn't go through with it. But yeah, I mean, it was a good time. It was a very good trip. I wish all of us could have went.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
We didn't,
especially if it was like for a day. Like that would have been easy to do.
Yeah, it's only 2.5 hours. We stayed that night, came back. Well, we didn't come back that morning, but we didn't stay another night.
Right.
And I drove down there. Jimmy drove back because, like I said, I got my energy early. Nighttime, I want to go fucking sleep.
Yeah, you're done.
But it was good shit. I was picking on these two motherfuckers left and right because like
your thing was you were dead on with fucking impersonating.
You were bitching about your cat?
Oh,
Rick just jumped up on the periscope and said you were bitching about your cat.
Oh, well, because we were.
That's not why we didn't stay, but that was a concern for Jimmy. He was like,
I had to have somebody to take care of my cat.
Somebody was taking care of his cat that first night, make sure he got fed, got water, whatever.
And the next morning and all that.
And he just didn't want to put that burden on the other person because he might not have it. And I was like, well, why don't you?
That too, because he also had plans that night.
Well, I was also like, well, why don't you ask Larry to do it? Larry's right down the street, man. No, and he was like, fuck that nigga. And I was like, damn.
Well, number one, Larry doesn't have a key to my apartment.
What about Ron? Ron's a nice dude. He's like, I wouldn't ask Ron. I don't want.
No, I never said any of that.
Yeah, you did.
That wasn't.
You did.
There's only one other person that has a key to my apartment.
I'm just saying, I suggested your friends, Larry and Ron. That's all. And
I think I remember you saying. I remember you saying Larry.
And you shat on him. You shat all over. But
so we see that you're really not our friend. So,
but I was impersonating motherfuckers.
Yeah, he was dead on with
I know Jimmy. You know Jimmy. Jimmy will say like, "That's a negative" and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like when you say some shit to Jimmy that you shouldn't have said and shit, that's what you get. And then Rick, my thing with Rick was just Rick Being Rick, you all listen to the podcast.
Cyborg and
Rick is a fucking calm dude for the most part. Speaks
Very
slow,
calm, very monotone.
but when you hit the button, the nigga's gonna turn to the Hawk. And I was like, you guys are fucking assholes. Like, why y'all always gonna pick on me? Like, why y'all always bullying me? Like,
I just like when he was sitting in the fucking back seat and you were driving and we were just talking about some random shit or whatever. And then you just kept going, yo, Jimmy, yo, you better shut up, yo, because Rick right now, he's only at 30%. But when he gets to 70, he's going around. He's going.
I was looking in the fucking rearview mirror and Rick was just fucking paused. That's the only way I can say it. The nigga, I can't do it right now because I'm smiling. But the nigga was paused, like he understood what I said. And as soon as the fucking program finished running, he was gonna fucking snack Jimmy's neck. Because Jimmy was sitting in front of him and he was just gonna be like 30%, 40%,
Just
70%.
and you just see it slowly changing and changing.
Because he was just, because he wasn't, he heard it and then he would smile when I said that.
Right.
But he was literally sitting back there like, one of these motherfuckers about to get it. Like he just had this look on his face like, I'm about to kill this man.
I just love when you do that shit with Rick, dude. It's so because Rick doesn't say anything though. He'll just sit there.
Oh
Yep.
man, but yeah,
He'll just let it build. Let it build.
It was a very good trip. Summer's not over, mofo. We could do that shit again.
It's only
Yeah,
2.5
we'll
hours
definitely do
away.
that. Yeah, it's not bad.
easy
It's
to
a
go.
day trip, dude.
Yeah, that's what
easy.
it is. Yeah, a lot
I mean,
of
the first
people
time I
just
went
go
to
for a
Ocean
day.
City, I literally went for a day, and I still had fun. But
That's what you do, man.
it's
If you're
true.
from fucking Maryland, or at least where we are, you don't need to go for a whole weekend
we
or a
didn't
week
even
or a
stay-
vacation.
we stayed in
You
Salisbury,
just go for a day.
and that night, that Friday night, dude, I can't tell you how fucking pent up I was. That's all I'll say.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I gotta go to the fucking strip club. I just gotta go
Yeah,
to the
but
fucking
he
strip
does that. I don't know how you are with every vacation, but I know whenever you and I went down Tampa,
When I went to
it
Florida,
was you were constantly trying to fucking find somebody to fuck.
damn, dude, you put me out there like that, dude?
You were just
Come on, what
That's
I was married and y'all never do that shit.
Well, you're not married.
Since I was married, and my wife was like,
best
"What?
quote ever.
What?
Every time we go somewhere out of town, you're always trying to find someone to fuck.
And not gonna lie,
That or he
That's
needs to
good.
find
That's
that
good.
or he needs to find a Goodwill somewhere.
I
Has
was
to
good
hit
with
up
the
a
Goodwill.
damn thrift
Don't get me
shop.
wrong. We went past the Goodwill when we were going to the
And you
beach,
were just
and
fucking
I was like, I want
twitching.
I'm thinking, I want to go
I
down.
need it. I need it. I need it.
But no, I wanted to go to the strip club. I'm thinking we weren't in Ocean City.
Right.
We were hop, skipping, and jump away. We're in Salisbury. And I'm like, okay, I'm putting this in my fucking my GPS on my phone.
Mhm.
I find it. I'm like, Rick's tired. Like, I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed. And I'm like, come on, Rick. Come on, yo, you got this. You got this. Jimmy will go with me, and Jimmy's fucking gay, but he'll go to the strip club. Come on. So he's like, we all get up and go. I'm driving, following the GPS, man. It takes me to a fucking Royal Farms, dude. And you don't know how fucking pissed I was. So I drive a little bit past it, and I'm like, fuck it. On the way to it, I saw like an adult bookstore. So I was like, I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna ask them what's up. Maybe they know.
Right.
We go back to the adult bookstore. I'm like, excuse me, miss, you guys have any strip clubs around here? And she's like, no, we don't have any in Salisbury, but you have to go to Delaware. And I'm like, I don't know the geography. I know we're close. I'm like, I ain't doing all that shit. I just want to see some titties, but fuck it, I'm gonna go to sleep. But like, yeah, I want to see titties. That's how the fuck it is. And I don't remember why I brought the strip clubs up. What was I about? What was that fucking?
You was just saying how you were pent up.
But I started talking about something. I was just talking about the trip in general. But yeah, we got on the beach, and
How about Bob? Every time he walked out into the water, I was getting a kick out of this. Every time he walked out into the water, it was like he was like welcoming the fucking water. He'd always walk out like, "Come on, motherfucker!"
Because some waves would knock me down.
And he was just like,
And I
"Bring it
didn't-
on!"
And you wanted to
didn't
prove that some of them wouldn't.
I wasn't feeling fulfilled unless it knocked me down.
Right,
and
right.
then I got like we got in the water twice. The second time I got my wish. I got hit by a wave.
We were on twice. I thought we got it
Yeah, we got in the water. I remember twice.
Okay.
But we got in the water. The wave hit my ass. It was cool. Knocked me down. It's just water. We
No
on the
big.
beach having fun.
No
But
big.
then like 3 more motherfuckers came and I couldn't get the fuck up for a minute. And I was laughing. And then this motherfucker ninjas up behind behind Rick, and pushes Rick fat ass into the water.
Oh, yeah.
And I start laughing even harder. You know?
Rick just said you were afraid of the water. You had like
No,
hydrophobia
I
or
wasn't.
something.
Okay, so here's my deal. Well, real quick, to finish what he was saying. Yeah, I pushed. My bad. I did push Rick into the water. I saw the opportunity. Rick kept fucking with me the whole time I was in the water. He kept acting like he was going to sneak up and get me.
Right.
So, and I didn't let him. So
he's going to sneak up and get you fucking five?
No, because Rick would be behind me, and I'd look at him and start running, and Rick would try to chase me. That's how I knew he was trying to get me.
I would say this is the one thing.
That is a weird side.
The one thing that Jimmy pissed me off about, and I get free fucking country, you can do what you want. I wanted him to get in the fucking water.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll start talking about that.
And then when I would get near him, he would think I'm trying to grab him or something.
Yeah,
like, I don't want to grab you if you don't want to get in the water. Cool.
Nah.
It's annoying. But then I'm like, fuck you, man. And then I got mad. I really got mad. I was like, don't say shit to me. I was like, fuck you. And then it passed in a second. But I really said it, and I really was angry.
Right.
I don't even know why. I was like, it's a free country. You don't want to get. And he was in the water, and he got in the water periodically.
Yeah.
But he was like, I think you said you couldn't handle salt water.
So hang on.
Oh, this motherfucker said he never graduated the fucking school of how to hold your fucking breath. He was like, I can't just not breathe in him. I gotta cover my nose up and shit.
Yeah, no. Because you know how people can dive or jump in the water, just willy, just whoo. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Just jump in the water.
I've never been able to do that because every time I try to do that, it shoots up my nose and all that. So I've always been the kind of person, if I'm diving, jumping in somewhere.
When you get in the water, you blow your nose. Blow it out.
See, I've tried it. Doesn't never works. The timing, I guess. I don't know because I always end up like
probably.
So
you just can't handle the water,
thing
bro.
Was number one, I hate the taste of salt water. Ugh. I hate when shit gets in my eyes. It burns. It's a whole thing. And that ocean, and that fucking ocean, and that fucking ocean is just it's the ocean. It's dirty. Like, obviously it's dirty.
Right.
But like when we go, I get in the water. Like I'll get up to my knees or my thighs, and I'll be whatever. And then it'll take me a little bit, and I'll finally get out there, or And then once I'm in it, I'm in it.
Right.
And like I was out there with them. The waves were coming. I was jumping up on the waves, riding the waves, doing the shit. I did it the first time, and then I did it the second time as well. I got back in the water again.
Right.
But the second time we got in the water, I wasn't prepared. This big ass wave came and just fucking steamrolled me. And I was in the water, like spinning.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get up.
Getting thrown around and you can't move.
It was fucking me up.
Right.
And it was all in my eyes, my nose, my mouth. I swallowed it. I was fucked up. And I was like, that's it. I'm done. I have to get out. I
can't do it anymore.
I have to regroup. So I got up and I just kind of stood there, and I was trying to clean my face off and get all the water out of my nose and everything. And they were all out there having the time of their lives. So I was just like, all right, cool. I'm just going to let them be. I'm going to go back to where we had all our stuff. And I went back to where we had our stuff. And so yeah, I mean, I wasn't scared of the water. Like, I don't mind getting in the water. I was going to rent one of the boogie boards. Is that what yeah. But the guy said he only had like 14 minutes left before they closed or something like that.
So so it's like, what's the point?
But like the time before this recent time, I rented one. I was even thinking about buying one to always have, because that was a lot of fun. I like getting on the boogie board and riding the waves and stuff. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
So I'm not scared of the water. I just
you just have to work into it.
The two things Rick brought up. One, I was low on funds and I didn't want to stay another night, and I needed somebody to watch my cat. And two, I wasn't afraid of the water. That one wave fucked me up. I had to regroup.
It's not too bad then.
But other than that, yeah, we had a good time.
We went to the fractured fern.
Oh yeah, man.
That was diabetes, but I'll welcome
cool.
Have you ever had fractured prune? Do you even know what it is?
No,
donut shop.
It.
They have one here. They have two here.
And it's fresh donut. It's hot. So it's like weird. It's not like you can go
the
get
best donuts you could ever
just
have.
a regular glazed donut.
Yeah,
you got to get some weird shit on it.
Well,
like
you could get a regular glaze, but that's like a custom thing.
Peanut butter glaze, and it was fucking delicious.
Damn, Ron, you tired?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
But,
next question.
It was something else I wanted to talk about on that trip, man. But no, it was a good time.
It was a good trip, though.
It was.
Sounds like it was fun.
Oh! All right. There was this girl that worked at my job.
Right.
I'm not going to say where I worked at, but it's a chain store. There's several. There was one where we worked. I was like, I wonder if that's the one she transferred to. Because apparently she lived out here before, like she went to college out this way. So I was like, I wonder if that's like where she transferred to. And I told this motherfucker, dude, we gotta I saw it. I was like, we got to go there before we leave. I just got
Just to
find
see.
out.
Yeah.
And literally, it was right across from where we stayed. Like, we walked across the street to go to Buffalo Wild Wings the first night, so whatever. Didn't do it then. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go in that store. Never fucking did it.
Right.
So I was like, I told myself it wasn't the right one. I got nothing to worry about. It wasn't the right one. I get to work this week, talking to one of my managers, and I asked him, I was like, what stores that so-and-so transferred to? And he told me. I was depressed immediately. I was like, motherfucker, I was right there.
Dang.
I was right there. But he did say, I think she went on vacation, so she probably would have been there. I was a little bit relieved.
But yeah,
possibility, man.
That would have been cool though.
Oh,
But that's crazy. Like, what are the chances? Right across the street.
That was love, yeah.
Right across the street.
I think I just caught on to what you said earlier about me putting you out when we were at the ocean. And I think I just caught on to
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
Right.
No! No! But no. I mean, maybe back in January, motherfucker. But no, not this trip. But it's cool. It is what it is. Case of restaurant.
I know, Rick. I know, Rick.
what do you know?
He said,
Rick?
"What the fuck? It's a podcast. No whispering."
Rick, shut the fuck up and answer some
No,
damn
you're
calls.
Right, you're right, Rick. You're
No,
right,
fuck
Rick.
Rick.
Rick's right. And on that note, we'll finish.
I will say
This was a good. I didn't want to.
finish.
I will say I thought this was a good episode, man.
This was a fun one.
Let's
Yeah,
do
I think it-
We covered a lot.
five.
Leave it to the homo. Leave it to the homo
My face itches.
with the swag hat. Should be a fag hat.
Did you see that comment?
Got him. What?
There was somebody that we both know through a particular organization
You don't have to say all
who
that.
I fucking. That's all.
Just keep going. Jimmy.
Why you got to
Keep
cut me
going.
off like that? You fuck me up. Regardless, I was wearing his hat in a picture that I posted from Ocean City, and he was like, "This fucking picture makes me want to subtract the S and a W and add a F."
Well,
And if you say swag, if you say fag hat quick enough, it sounds like you said faggot too.
Fag hat. Fag hat. Fag hat.
yeah.
Faggot.
Fucking faggot.
Fag hat. Forgot?
What are you from?
Forgot?
Canada? Faggot up here. Was that Irish?
He's wearing. It was Irish as a motherfucker, but
Canadian
he's wearing
Irish.
a fag hat.
Yeah, they're wearing the fag hats there.
Well, let's end it, man. Thank
All
you
right, man.
guys.
Thank you guys for joining us on the Periscope, on YouTube, and on the audio iTunes, SoundCloud, all that other good stuff. We appreciate it. Find us everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Stitcher,
iTunes, TuneIn.
SoundCloud, all
Anywhere
that
you
crap.
can find a podcast,
And-
we're there. Anywhere
and,
on YouTube, everything.
The important thing is you like us. That's wonderful. Get your fucking friends to like it. Share that
Yeah,
shit.
like, share, comment.
Yeah, let us know
you
what
know.
we can do when we post something. If you like it, let us know. If you don't like it, let us know. Because if you don't like it and you don't say anything, we're just gonna keep posting.
Yep.
And then we're gonna lose you, motherfuckers. So
Yep. Leave us a review. Leave us a review on iTunes. That helps us in the
And when you
standings.
tell us that you don't like it, we'll make sure to do it even more.
even more.
that is my MO. I do. That's why I'm single, motherfucker. Oh, you don't like it when I do this? I'm gonna do it 10 times more.
But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Peace and chicken
Out
grease.
Grease. Bye.
Bye bye.
Until next time.
Don't be a stank asshole.
It's an hour
And for you on Periscope, make sure you check.